This is a whole roasted Cuban lechon. It costs over $300. I'm about to explore Cuban food at 3 different price tags and levels, starting with a $10 classic Cuban sandwich, then a $20 Ropa Vieja, and finally this $300 entire roasted pig.
And by the end of this video, we're gonna find out which one gives you more bang for your buck. So Cuban food is all about simplicity, patience, and flavor. No fancy tricks, no smoke and mirrors. So I'm trying to see, does spending more money actually make Cuban food taste better? Or does a regular little cheap sandwich take the cake? But bigger doesn't always mean better, but sometimes it does. So this right here is the foundation of Cuban food in Miami, the Cuban sandwich. And today, we're eating it at Old Savannah Cuban Bar and Cocina, known for preserving those traditions, focusing on classic Cuban recipes. All right, so let me give you a little background on this Cuban sandwich. It started off with the workers, the factory workers, the cigar rollers. They just wanted something filling, affordable, and portable on the go. And this sandwich, it came from necessity, not luxury. All right, if you can't get this right, I don't trust you with nothing else on the menu.
You've got bread, roast pork, ham, Swiss cheese, mustard, pickles. That's it. No need to overthink it. The bread has to be crispy. The pork has to be juicy. And everything has to be balanced. This sandwich is about precision, not excess. This is my friend Mateo. He's a content creator with Cuban roots, and I'm bringing him along for authenticity. Okay, so Mateo, let me ask you. So as a Cuban, what does a Cuban sandwich actually mean to you? Because people be arguing over this sandwich like it's politics.
It's everyday food. This is what people eat for lunch, before work, after work. It's not fancy. It's just pride.
See, that's what I actually love about it, because some people try to turn this into like a gourmet thing, but that's not what it's about, right?
No, if you add too much, it stops being Cuban. It's about balance.
You know what? I agree with that, because this sandwich doesn't need innovation. It needs discipline. And you know, when it's done right, you don't even think about it. You just eat it. Crispy on the outside, soft on the inside, salty, tangy, rich. This is why I became a Miami icon. Now, to be 100 with y'all, for the price, this sandwich sets the bar. I don't know, it's gonna be kind of hard for these other dishes to compare where they can't compete. And if the next 2 dishes don't clear this, we got a problem. So now that we've handled the basics, it's time to level up. Mateo, we're going to the next spot.
Ahora vamos a lo de verdad.
So Ropa Vieja means old clothes, because the beef is like shredded to look like rags almost.
Slow braised beef, shredded by hand, cooked down with tomatoes, peppers, onions, garlic. No rush. This dish doesn't like shortcuts.
It comes from stretching tough cuts of meat and slow cooking them until it's enough to feed the whole family. We're eating it at Sergio's restaurant in Miami. It's been around for over 50 years. Built by a Cuban family that wanted to bring everyday Cuban food to Miami. Not fancy, not experimental, just reliable classics done right.
So you can't have Ropa Vieja without the Cuban arroz moro. It's that classic black beans and rice combo that hits every time. You start by frying up bacon with onions and peppers until it's smelling crazy. Then you pour in the black beans and let all that flavor mix in. Add rice, simmer it down, and boom, savory, smoky, perfect. This food is born out of resourcefulness. This is one of the most important dishes in Cuban culture. This is Sunday food. This is your grandma been cooking all day food. All right, so when people talk about Cuban food, this dish always comes up. Why is Ropa Vieja so important?
This is family food. This is what your mother or grandmother makes. It takes time. You can't rush it.
All right, so this isn't like restaurant food first. This is like home food first.
Exactly. Everyone has their own version. No two are the same.
All right, let me get this a taste. Now, you know I'm gonna be brutally honest. Let's see what Sergio hitting for. Okay, so I'm gonna taste it by itself first. Look at that. Ooh. Ropa Vieja, shredded clothes. Oh yeah, okay. Now this is comfort food for sure. So the flavors are definitely deeper, they're more layered, more emotional. This is like Cuban food that tells a story about patience, family, and making something out of nothing. This doesn't taste like it's trying to impress me. It kind of tastes like it's trying to like take care of me, you know what I'm saying?
That's the best compliment.
And this is the type of dish where authenticity matters more than presentation. If it doesn't taste like love, it's not Ropa Vieja. So if the sandwich is like the everyday favorite, this is the dish that you cook when you want to show love. But now, it's time to go big or go home. So lechon is tied to celebrations, Christmas, New Year's, birthdays, weddings.
And Super Machi is known for preserving those traditions, focusing on classic Cuban recipes, old school techniques, and big communal plates.
This is the dish that brings everybody together. One dish, one pig, everybody at one table, and one long day of cooking. So you better not try to make this for yourself with your greedy. You make this for everybody.
Now this isn't just pork, it's a whole process. They season the lechon with a classic Cuban mojo, citrus, garlic, and other spices, then let it soak in so it soaks up all that flavor. After that, it's slow roasted for hours until the meat turns fall apart tender. And that skin gets that crispy crackle the Cubans live for. Y'all, they brought out this whole pig like it was bottle service at the club, only in Miami. But in all seriousness, I love how they presented it to me. I felt like a king, a royal Cuban king.
Una gran diferencia que hoy será honor al señor Luis.
Oh.
All right, listen, so I know y'all saw that big ass pig they brought out here. I don't care, I'm a food critic and all that, but I ain't about to eat that whole thing, bro. So I had to make me a little small side plate, and they prepared it a little different way, a little more flavor and seasoning. Okay, now this feels different. This doesn't even feel like a dish. This feels like a moment.
In fact, it is. Lechon is celebration. Christmas, New Year's, birthdays, everyone just comes together.
So this ain't something that you just randomly wake up one morning and decide to make.
No, this is planned. It takes hours and sometimes even the whole day.
And that's why this hits different, because you're not just tasting pork. You're tasting time, patience, and tradition. Let's see what it's hitting for. Oh, y'all see the skin? Ooh, y'all see that skin right there? Stop playing with them. This right here, the meat is so juicy, and that citrus garlic mojo, it just cuts through all the richness. This is Cuban food at maximum volume. No shortcuts, no rush, just patience, fire, and tradition.
Now, when you think of Cuba, what cocktail do you think of? That's right, the mojito. No, I'm just kidding. Y'all know I had to have a mojito before I left. You know I had to order the biggest, most expensive one, but y'all won't believe what happened next.
So today, I tried Cuban food at 3 different levels. A $10 Cuban sandwich, a $20 Ropa Vieja, and a $300 lechon. And the one that gave me the most bang for my buck, drum roll please, Ropa Vieja. But that lechon though, that ain't something you eat every day. That's something you remember. So now I wanna know, if you come to Miami, are you trying the Cuban sandwich, the Ropa Vieja, or are you going straight for the whole roasted pig? Go ahead and drop it in the comments below. I'll see you on the next one. Well, all right, let's do a little quick fit check real quick. I got the guayabera on, straight Cuban style. Then we hitting them with the Gucci. Stop playing with them. I had to get a cohiba.
Opina, go happy people. $1 make you happy.
Oh, that's the dinner right there? Oh, all right. So we got to hunt for our food here. Where's he at? Let me see him. You got to move quick like the Animal Planet. All right, come here, buddy. What's up? I'm gonna cook you for dinner. Hey.